YouTube. I would just like to do a quick recap of this week. Today's July 25th, 2010. During this week in Chicago, we just laid to rest. We just memorialized a slain police officer who, I'll give you the scenario. Imagine with me a man who had been on a police force for about 20 years, had been active in his community, had children, raised children, had a loving wife who he provided for, was on his local school council, and was just days away from retirement from the force. Now imagine him coming home from work one early morning. Coming home from work one early morning in his new car, just to be robbed and killed on his front porch, right in front of his house. Kind of unbelievable, isn't it? Well, that's what happened to this officer just a few blocks away from my home. Coming home from work one early morning, a police officer had been on the force for years and was just that close to retirement. And it was everything changed within a blink of an eye, because a few young guys decided they wanted his car. So they stole his car and they killed him. What gets me with this situation, what gets at me the most, is that this man was in his uniform. It was clearly obvious that he was a police officer. He was armed, had his badge on, and he had the whole uniform on, letting people know he's a cop. But that didn't stop these young guys, so that disturbs me a little bit. Now knowing they would do that to an armed police officer makes me wonder, what will people do to somebody that isn't armed, to a woman that can't really defend herself against a pack of men? Makes me wonder, what will they do against somebody who they figure they want something from? You guys, this is a sad story. This is a miserable story. There's no joy to be found in this story at all. A decorated police officer killed in front of his home just a couple of days before his wife's birthday. And now she's spending her birthday alone. His kids are without a father. His grandkids are without a grandfather. His community is without a police officer. It's a sad story. I say all this to say, you guys, we gotta wake up. We gotta wake up. We gotta wake up. Our community has been taken from us right in front of our eyes. There are those of us who are active in our community, who are doing what needs to be done, who are trying to uplift. We can't afford to let those who aren't doing what's right get the media coverage. The media doesn't show what's going on with those of us who are in college and graduating from college. Those of us who are pursuing our passions and our career goals in a legitimate way. The media doesn't show that, so we gotta step up. We gotta step our game up and not let it be shown that our generation, that our people is one of this organization, one that's possessed with crime or anything else. We have to show that there is more to us than crime. It's really unfortunate, but hopefully this will serve as a wake-up call to all of us to step up, to change our community, to fight, to advocate, to be proactive and not reactive. You guys, this is our chance. This is our chance to do something different. Join me in showing our community there is a better way. Until next time, you guys, this is DBrown signing off.